Hello everyone, we are Group 6. Today our topic is Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Here is our group members.
We have 4 parts: introduction, main point, example, and conclusion. The part 1 is introduction. First, let me introduce the background of the founder. Let's look at the picture. This one is our protagonist, Maslow. He is a famous American social psychologist and the founder of the third generation of psychology, and the subject of our study, Maslow's theories of needs theory, is one of the most important studies of his life. The left of the picture is his biography. You guys can read it first. And then I will introduce the history and development of this theory. Maslow's theory of needs is an idea in psychological purpose by Maslow in his 1943 paper, A Theory of Human Motivation, in the journal Psychological Review. Maslow extended the idea to include his observation of humans' innate curiosity, and this theory is used to study how humans intrinsically partake in the behavioral motivation. Maslow's idea was fully explored in his 1945 books Mention and Personality.
Okay, let's look at the part 2, main point. So I will start in a little story. Next page. So in the summer, I got an internship and worked with a great group of people for a whole. At work, I observed the working status of my colleagues around me and often encounter a situation when communicating with them in a spare time. That is, most of the employees are not motivated and enthusiastic. What's wrong with them? In fact, from a management point of view, this may be what you give them, not necessarily that they want. American social psychologist Maslow developed a famous theory called Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which divides a person's needs into 5 levels. Next page, please. Okay, the first one. The lowest level is called psychological needs. If this need is not met, the people will think nothing at all, and his ability to think and moral will be weakened because of food, water, and air are the most important things to him, not his reputation and health. So when a person really needs food, he will do anything to get it. For example, in times of war, people don't quite of the bread. After the war, people go to the supermarket to grab foods. So next page. The second level, which is higher than physical needs, is called safety needs, and it is also on a lower level, including personal safety, stability of life, and protection from pain and disease. People who are insured feel that the world is unfair or dangerous. He's nervous, thinking that everything is evil. Next. So the third level is called belonging, and this is the higher level of needs. The need of friendship, the need of love, the need of belonging, these are the social needs. A person who lacks social needs will feel insecure about social security, such as tension or interpersonal relationship, which are all lack of social needs. So from this level on, these needs are regarded as people's spiritual as a pursuit. The fourth level, called esteem, is higher. Personally, I think the success is not because of how its product safety or physical needs, but because it satisfies people's needs to be respected. Obviously, the need to be respected is more touching than the physical needs. Finally, the highest level is the need of self-actualization, achievement, reputation, status, and so on. In fact, it has reached a high stage called the need of self-realization. So Maslow's five layers actually exist in people at the same time, but at a certain time. One of the layers needs to be stronger. So, so coming from the part 3 example, let's start with some video. Okay, Maslow's theory also comes from the business application of this. So it has 5 parts. I will give you some examples. So let's start with psychological. The example is Google. Google has bicycles and electric cars to get staff to meetings, gaming centers, and eco-friendly furnishing. The company wants to make employees live more comfortable, and they are continually searching for ways to improve the health and well-being and moral for Googlers. Second is safety. The example is the fact that CEO of Facebook, one of the world's most fastest growing companies, is meeting with intro-level employees said a lot of able to the Mark Zuckerberg does business rather than slotting people into roles based on age, experience. Facebook values everyone's ideas clearly. The third is belonging. Example is HBO's corporate social responsibility team unites employees, talent, non-profit partners to make difference on social issues. And they take attention to help and make world better place. The fourth is esteem. The example is Southwest gave employees permission to get the extra meal to make customer happy, empowering them to do whatever is necessary to meet the vision. The finally is self-actualization. The example is Google offer its employees one of the most innovation work environments. The company cares so much about the innovation that it has set forth 9 principles of innovation. One of their tenets encourage Google employees to spend 20% of the time persuading innovation ideas about which they personate, resulting in the products and applications like Google News, Google Arts, and Google Maps Street View. So that's all for me.
The last part is conclusion. So let me summarize. There are 2 points. The first is Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory is universal. The second is Maslow's hierarchy of needs appear in order from low to high. The low-level needs are the psychological needs, and the highest one are the needs of safety, belongings, esteem, and self-actualization.
So that's
So,
all for our group. Thank you.
thank you.